Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here. We are bringing you a really beautiful stone today. We're going to dive into all the details about this specific stone. Before we get started, be sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss us on any future episodes. We're here every week with a new video talking all things crystals. We have so much fun on these videos. We provide so much information so that you can carry it into your world and in your journey with nature's magic. All right, let's kick it off. Today, we are talking about a stone that has been valued across cultures as a stone of opportunity, of vitality, of positive momentum. In various traditions, it was used to encourage confidence when stepping onto new paths, to support creative expression and innovation, to attract opportunities aligned with one's intentions, your specific intentions, to strengthen courage in times of growth and change. Its energy has long been connected with movement, not force, but guided, steady, unfolding potential. So, Cynthia, what are we talking about today?
Red Aventurine, sometimes also known as Peach Aventurine. They're the same thing. It's technically Red Aventurine, but if you see the stone, its orangey color is, I think, what led it to get its alias there is Peach Aventurine. So they're one and the same.
I agree. It has that nice kind of red peachy color. It's really a pretty stone. It carries a warmth, a steady spark. It's about uplifting. It's like a spark that gently encourages you to move forward without pressure, without overwhelm. It's not an energy of rushing or forcing. It's an energy of aligned action where movement comes from within, guided by clarity, creativity, and a sense of possibility. Gosh, I think I need this stone in my world right now. Red Adventuring invites you to reconnect with your inner momentum, to move not because you should, but to move because inside you is ready to grow and explore and expand. It's a stone of confident becoming, of trusting your instincts, allowing inspiration to take that form in your life one step at a time. So, what, Cynthia, do we know of the benefits of red or peach adventuring?
It's as you were describing, it offers sort of a gentle, energizing and supportive presence for both the mind and the body. It encourages confidence in taking aligned action. It's very, very good at supporting creativity and inspired thinking. That's one of my favorite uses if I need a boost in sort of a different way of looking at things. Red Adventuring is a good one to pull out. It's also, and these go hand in hand. It's great at helping release self doubt and hesitation, um, inviting a healthy sense of motivation, but without pressure, without you know, um, it's soft. It's gentle. It supports emotional balance without while you're moving through the change. It encourages joy. It's a very joyful stone, in finding joy in the process, not just in the outcome. So again, that's a way of taking away from the pressure if you're enjoying the now. And it strengthens ideas in your own, strengthens trust in your own ideas and instincts, which is so important for all of us. Even though I've been at this for quite a while, you still those little self doubts creep in, and Red Adventuring is a great one to reach for to kind of give yourself support. So this basically is a stone that reminds you you're allowed to move forward in your own way. I love it.
I love it too. It just feels so like flowing and it feels like it makes that momentum easy, right? These things we're talking about that sometimes we get in our head about and can be difficult when we block our own selves. It's such a great energy to support us through that. And it's no surprise that Red Adventuring aligns with the element of fire, but it also has this kind of earth energy with it too. It's like fire with the support of earth, which really encourages this energy of this stone to create that movement, but movement that feels grounded and supported and not forced or rushed. And it's really like a warm energy of fire, creative energy, passion, motivation, balanced with that earth quality that keeps us steady and grounded and centered, inviting movement that feels sustainable, action that's rooted rather than reactive, which I think is a really beautiful energy to bring into our world. It's also a stone that aligns with the sacral chakra and the root chakra. It actually has more of a primary connection with the sacral chakra, supporting creativity, emotional flow, and inspired expression. And then also has that root support for encouraging grounded action, steady movement forward, really bringing inspiration into action with supporting the feeling and the doing. So, really powerful energy that we're talking about here with red aventurine. And I feel like it's one of those stones that maybe get overlooked a little bit. You don't hear about it as often, but it has really such a powerful and beautiful energy to bring into your world. So, Cynthia, how can we use red aventurine? What are some good ideas?
One of my favorite ways is to keep it nearby when I'm journaling or brainstorming or working on creative projects, particularly that last one. I find it really helpful to have around when I'm working on my projects. It's great for daily intention setting. I'll hold it in the morning and pick one small aligned action for the day. Nothing too big, just one. So, one step at a time. For confidence support, carry it with you when you're going into a new situation or opportunity. You certainly can use it in meditation. Just place it below the navel, and that'll help connect with your creative center and inner spark. So maybe you can hold one near you and put one on your navel and really get that creative juice flowing. And in taking action with alignment, just use it as kind of a touchstone when you're making decisions. Asking yourself, does this feel aligned with my energy? So the first one and that last one are probably my favorite, but there's many other ways that you can use it. Do you have a favorite, Katie?
I really love what you said about creativity. Also, I agree with that and connecting to your creative flow, using it for that. I love it for really all of these things, and like talked about confidence support. It's really great to have that confidence support when you're trying to activate your creative flow, also because sometimes it's that lack of confidence that blocks the creative flow. So I think it's just
Exactly.
a really beautiful stone and energy to work with in lots of different ways for multiple reasons. I love it. It's great to also bring into your yoga practice. I know Cynthia mentioned meditation. It's really great to bring into your yoga practice to really support kind of a gentle activation, embodiment of confidence through intentional movement. So maybe having a practice and you're doing goddess pose or a low lunge or some pelvic circles, some salutations, seated breath work, kind of awakening that confidence, grounded strength, forward movement and openness, awakening sacral energy, flow and alignment, really connecting to your inner rhythm. It just really paired with that intentional movement can create such a powerful energy. In fact, when we're talking about creative flow, maybe doing some intentional movement with red aventurine and then sitting down and kind of connecting into that creative flow. What are some essential oils we could pair with red aventurine to harness that magic a little bit more?
Well, probably the one I use the most is wild orange. It connects you with that creativity and joy and gives you an emotional uplift. So it's a great one for combining with red aventurine. Ginger's another great one for motivation, courage, and just any kind of forward movement. Um, Cinnamon's gonna kind of give you that spark, as you can imagine. It's kind of an earthy, musky scent, and it's going to connect you with your warmth and vitality and inner fire. And sort of in a different direction is ylang ylang, which is going to support confidence, emotional balance, and creative openness. So these are just some suggestions. As we always say, if you feel called to use something else, by all means, go with your intuition. But these are some places where after you pick your intuition that you can start with the essential oils if you're not quite sure where to turn, but you want to work with them with the Red Aventurine.
Absolutely. Ylang ylang is one of those ones that I think isn't super popular, but I have used it in the past and it really, I feel like, activates a little bit of playfulness, kind of
Hmm.
opens the heart and activates that inner child and a little bit of playfulness. So I think it'll be really fun to pair with Red Aventurine and kind of play with your creativity a little bit. So let's do some affirmations that pair well with Red Aventurine. These could be like you're holding a worry stone and you want to pair an affirmation, or maybe you created a crystal grid with some Red Aventurine and you want to kind of harness that intention with affirmations. Some great affirmations are: I trust my inner direction, I take inspired action with confidence, my creativity flows naturally and freely, I am supported in bringing my ideas to life, I move forward with clarity and ease. Words are your spells. They are so powerful. And especially when you pair it with that beautiful energy of nature, really, really supports you in creating that reality you are working to create. So, red aventurine is a really great stone. It invites you to reconnect to your inner spark, not the kind that burns fast and fades, but the one that glows steady, guiding you forward with warmth and clarity. Reflection for today's video with Red Aventurine: where in your life are you being invited to take one small aligned step forward? Sit with that one for a little bit. Let it kind of move around in you, and maybe grab a Red Aventurine to kind of harness that energy and take that aligned step forward. Of course, we have Red Aventurine available at ewbms.com. If you want to see what our selection is, you could visit us there, ewbms.com. And if you have any questions about Red Aventurine, we are always here to support you and answer your questions. Let this stone support you in trusting your ideas, honoring your energy, and moving with intention. You don't have to rush. You only have to begin, which is the beautiful thing. So, we would love to hear from you. You could tag us on social media about how you're using Red Aventurine or any of your questions. Shop EWBMS, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We would love to hear from you. We'll be back here next week with another Crystal Talks video. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss us. Until then, take care.